how hard can it be for a band to choose the music for their own movie from their own music? This is the case of Green Day and their brand new NIMRODS movie, and this is gonna be a little bit of my review of this experience. The movie just hit theaters this Friday, August 14th, and I cannot tell you how happy and how full I feel, and how much the movie really touched my heart. Because one of the first things that I remember of the movie was just Billy Joe saying thank you for coming to see the movie, and thank you for being there. And another thing he said was just follow your dreams, never stop, never quit. And that's what Green Day made me do. Like for so many other people, this band means the world to me. And I was never able to see them when I was a teenager. When I'm from Mexico City, and I was never able to go to a concert when I was in my teenagers, and so I had just to keep on studying, and just to keep that dream alive, and just having that in my mind, and telling myself that what were those dreams that I wanted to fulfill, that what were those things that I was working for, that what were those things that I was studying for, and like things that kept me alive. And music was one of them. Green Day's music was one of them. I was in high school when they released their 21st Century Breakdown, and to watch this movie now has told me it's all been worth it. Every single thing that I've done has been all worth it, because that led me to 2024 when I first saw them at one of the festivals in Mexico City, which is the Corona capital. And then one more festival in Mexico announced their lineup, and Green Day could be headlining one of the 3 days as well, Tecate Pal Norte. And the same week we had the lineup for Coachella 2025. I had already my visa, which made me so happy. I think things were just happening at the moment they had happened. And when I saw the lineup for Coachella, I said, I want to be there. This is what I've been working for like my entire life. And like Green Day's news were just getting to my media, and I noticed there was another festival that was Welcome to Rockville in Florida that was gonna have Green Day as one of the headliners for one of the 4 days of the festival. So I said, this is it. I want to be there. I want to go. And it's the movie is so exciting, because that took me back to those days that I was just thinking of, I want to go to a Green Day's concert. And that doesn't mean that I don't want to go anymore, because I'm actually expecting a 21st Century Breakdown 20th anniversary tour. It's my favorite album. And now, going back to where I started, how hard can it be for Green Day to pick their own music from their own albums for their own movie? I am so happy they used that Last Night on Earth was featured on this movie, which is my favorite album of the band. It's my favorite so far. And I am also so happy that they used some of their newest album, such as Bobby Sox, Carpet Summer, Dilemma as well, and which is one of my top favorites of the band, and my top favorite of this Savers album, One-Eyed Bastard. And when they played that at the end, I just felt at those concerts that I went to, the 3 out of the 4 times that I went to those concerts by them, I just got back to those moments. It was so exciting. But they also played, some of their most famous music, and some of the songs that position Green Day as one of the greatest punk bands in the world were also featured. Revolution Radio, which is an album that I really like, was also featured, and I am so glad they played that at the end. 2000 Years Away was also featured. Hitchin' a Ride, Hoshinka, which other, Wake Me Up When September Ends. That was so emotional, the moment when that was played. Longview as well, and many other songs. So sorry if I gave you some spoilers, but I wanted to do this review now that I have everything fresh, because I just watched the movie and it was so emotional. I think some tears rolled down my face to like watching the movie and thinking back to the moment that I was just planning to go to a Green Day's concert. You never know what to expect from a movie that's related to a band, to a rock band, but I think that's all I was expecting for the movie. It was very cool, it was fun, it was emotional, and it's to be there. It's we know that Green Day's been for their people, and I am so happy that I've been to 4 festivals. It's been so cool to see the movie, and well, I don't know if Green Day's gonna ever see this, but thank you for making us dream. Thank you for making me dream, and thank you for helping me just keep on going and, like in the movie, not quit.